The neighbors think I'm selling dope.
Welcome to episode 1 of the Dope Garage Bro podcast. In this episode, we're going to talk about how I started the company, what made me think of Dope Garage Bro, and pretty much how we got here today. So I'm literally going to get right into it. So during COVID, I was living in Florida, and I wasn't working, right? I was collecting unemployment, and I was kind of just going nuts, literally going nuts. And I'm like, I have to work. So I was getting a bunch of DMs. On my Instagram, people asking me if I was coming home to Buffalo, asking me if I could do some painting. You know, they know I had a painting history. So after seeing a bunch of DMs, I'm like, dude, I got to go back to Buffalo. So got in my car, took a bunch of drove all the way to Buffalo, and I started painting, okay? And pretty much overnight, I kind of blew up. It's because everybody had all that extra money that they were getting from unemployment, and everybody was staying in their houses. So, you know, they wanted to put as much money into their home since they were staying in it. So that's why my phone was ringing off the hook. I was painting bedrooms. I was redoing whole houses, making people offices in their home because they had to work from their computer. So, you know, the money just started flowing in. It really did. I don't know how much I was making, but I was making a lot. And I got really stressed out. You know, I was getting really stressed out because I was drinking a lot. I was living with my friend Jed at the time, my best friend. And man, we had a great time. But I was drinking like every day. You know, we would go out to dinner a lot and we'd have a few IPAs, you know. One thing led to another and I just like wasn't feeling myself. I was always anxious because I was drinking all the time. And, you know, this one night, late at night, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning and I just couldn't sleep. Had to be up for a painting job at 7 a.m. and I'm just scrolling on my phone like we all do from time to time. And I saw this video of someone jump roping. And right then and there, I was like, I am going to get so good at this. I'm just going to devote all my time to it. So for like a year, I was just constantly jump roping. I ordered a jump rope off Instagram and I just started going ham. Okay, and it was like helping me with my anxiety because a lot of the gyms weren't open and I never really experienced anxiety like this. And I think it was just because I wasn't working out. I was drinking a lot, even though I was in really good shape too. I was in really good shape, but I was like highly anxious. So I started jump roping and that really started helping me. And, you know, my business was kind of flourishing at that time. And I was like, but I was, like I said, I was unhappy. So I decided to give up the business in Buffalo, which people thought I was stupid because literally my phone was ringing off the hook. And I was like, I need to go back to Florida. You know, Florida's calling me. I left Buffalo for a reason. So I ended up moving back to Florida. And then I built a jump rope studio in my kitchen. Okay, and when I had it in the kitchen, you know, I was just jump roping, making videos. I put dope on both walls in black and white. Some of you who have been following me, my Instagram for that is Dope with the Rope. I was just literally making cool videos and just jump roping in my kitchen. And then one day I was like, I got a garage, man. Why did I build this studio in the kitchen? You know, I'm a bachelor, so it doesn't matter. It wasn't that it was in my kitchen. It was just like I have this garage outside that I have tons of space in. Maybe I'll redo that, you know, and I got to thinking. So I cleaned the whole garage out, power washed everything, and, you know, and then I painted it. And then I know this graffiti artist, and I was like, I called him up, and I was like, hey, man, I'm looking to do some graffiti on my walls. So the graffiti artist came over to this awesome dope mural on my garage. And then I ended up putting the hex lighting up, painting the whole floor. It looks super dope. It was so cool. I miss that garage so much. I still have it. I still own that property. So I still have that garage. I just have tenants there, so I don't get to enjoy it. But yeah, that's kind of what I did. And I wasn't even thinking about a business at that time. I wasn't even thinking about a business. I was just like, you know, I'm going to turn my garage into a dope jump rope studio. So I did. I had the hex lighting up, like I said, the graffiti, all the walls redone. I had a putting green in there. It was super cool. And during that time, I got really into meditation, like really into meditation. I was probably meditating like a half an hour a day, which at that time I thought was a lot. So I would do like 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes before I went to bed. And, you know, my anxiety started to go away just because I wasn't drinking all the time. And I did 75 hard, which really helped me. It helped me get off the alcohol for 75 days because I'm sure some of you know, once you start drinking, it's really easy to just keep drinking because it is fun and it's fun in the moment. But like you kind of pay for it the next day. They say like you borrow happiness from tomorrow when you're drinking. And yeah, so I stopped like drinking so much. I did 75 hard. I stayed sober for 75 days, even longer than that. I think I went 100 the first time I did 75 hard. I went 100, no alcohol, no weed, no nothing. And, you know, I felt really good. I did 75 hard. I felt like a boss. Like I felt untouchable. And in that time of doing 75 hard, you know, I traveled to Thailand with one of my friends, like after 75 hard, and I had a really good time. You know, it was a great year. And after, you know, doing 75 hard, quitting drinking, I still got back into my old habits, but it wasn't as bad. You know, I was drinking once in a while, but I was like, man, I just got to give this shit up for life. So right now, I don't know really exactly where that timeline goes, but I'm almost 2 years off alcohol, 2 years off weed, don't smoke anything. I'll hit the vape every now and then, but it's been a while since I hit a vape. But yeah, I was drinking a lot, smoking a lot, not smoking like every day. And I was just like, there's got to be so much more to life than this. So through the meditation, I'm kind of all over the place here, but this is the first pod. Through the meditation, I connected back with myself. And when you go to meditation and you get completely silent, and you just are you and you're with your thoughts, your higher self kind of speaks to you. And in those meditations, I came up with Dope Garage Bro. And thinking about my garage and the ones I designed, I'm like, wow, this could be a business. So I reached out to one of my friends who had a garage and I said, hey man, you know, I know you bought a brand new house. Let me redo your garage. I'll do it for free, bro. And he's like, really? You'll do it for free? I got to give you something. I'm like, just the opportunity of you letting me do your garage and build my business off a blank canvas is worth way more money than me. Some of you think you got to get paid for everything you do, but if you're really good at what you do not think about the money. Focus on the projects, what you want to achieve, and the money will eventually come. And that's what I did, and now I'm experiencing that. The money's kind of just flowing. The phone is ringing. And I think my authenticity of what I want and the vision I have for Dope Garage Bro has really shown in my content, and people notice that. And people want authenticity. They want the real thing. They want to know what you're really about. And I think I do a good job. At that. But as I was doing his garage, you know, it kind of just happened, you know. I did one garage, and then there was another girl at work. Her name was Diana. Diana, I love you. Diana saw my work, and she had a property, and she was trying to renovate it to get new tenants in there. It was one of her rental properties. And I was like, Diana, can I do your garage? I'll do it for free. And she was like, absolutely, you can do my garage. She believed in me. And she believed in what I was doing. So she let me do her garage, and I did that one for free as well. Diana paid for materials. She gave me like $600, and then I took my own hex lighting over to her house, and I filmed the videos and stuff like that. But so I did my second garage for free, completely free. And I ended up doing the Alfa Romeo garage that some of you have seen. And she doesn't even have an Alfa Romeo. My friend does. So what I did was took his car and I built the garage around it so people could see the vision. If they have a sports car, we could do a theme of their garage in their car, whether it's a Mercedes, BMW, Lamborghini, Ferrari, any sports car. I just wanted people to see the vision of what their garage could look like if they had a really nice car. Most people who have a nice car, they absolutely love it, so they want a good space for it to rest. And I think Dope Garage Bro can really help people with that. But this, like I said, this whole garage idea came from this jump rope. I just think it's a really cool vision, and I'm really excited about my business, and I love it. I love it. I do not do it for the money. That's how I know the money's going to come. I really like to design things, and I think I'm good at it too. And the more garages I do, the better and the better and the better I'm going to become. I started doing the epoxy flooring, and I really want to get good with the metallic. Some people call it the resin. But yeah, I really hope to get into that space a lot more. Usually if you could, most people when they search for garage remodel, what they're searching for is they're searching for epoxy flooring. So once I master that space, I can upsell the garage. So that's really my plan. But I also think the most important thing is to just do what you do, and don't think about the outcome. Don't think about what you want it to be. Just go with the flow, start your business, and you got to work for free sometimes. Some of you start a business and you want to get paid right away. It just doesn't work like that, man. It doesn't work like that, dude. You got to do stuff for free. And when you do stuff for free and you prove yourself, I'm telling you, people are going to refer you like crazy. Yeah, I'm really excited about what I'm doing. I'm really excited to start this podcast. This is the first episode. It's taken me a while to come out with it just because I have so many things that I'm trying to do. I'm trying to create content. I still work my day job. I'm a bartender by day. Some of you, by night, I guess. Some of you don't know that. So I work a full-time job. I run a business, and content is full-time. So I'm constantly posting. I try to do 2 to 3 reels a day. Just to keep the algorithm going and keep people interested in what I'm doing. I think that's really important. You can start any business you want from your phone. So if you just start recording what you're interested in, people are going to follow, especially if you're doing good work. So I think content is first. Content is the most important thing because that's how people see you. People see what you're doing, and it allows your business to grow for free. All you do is post on Instagram. You record a video of what you're doing and you post it. It doesn't have to be perfect. You do not care about the outcome. It doesn't matter how many likes you're going to get. It doesn't matter if your friends are liking it. And the outcome does not matter, and I'm not after my friends. I think some people don't post because they're scared of what Timmy thinks in high school. Dude, Timmy ain't doing shit, man. And if Timmy doesn't like your posts, who cares? He's not going to make you any money. It's the people that watch it's the strangers. You're after the strangers, okay? You're after people who don't know you. You want people to find you. And in order for them to find you, you have to post. So I'm going to go back to this jump rope one more time. Dope Garage Bro started from this jump rope. And it's kind of amazing, I got really passionate about the jump rope. And, I thought I was going to be some big Instagram jump roper, and that didn't work out. And it didn't work out because I didn't stay consistent with it. And I didn't stay consistent with it because it wasn't what I really wanted to do. I thought I wanted to do that. And by trying new things, it led me to where I really wanted to go. So you have to try, dude. You have to try, man. Try new things, You're never growing up, dude. You're never getting old. You're always just a kid in an adult body. You can try anything. You can get good at anything at any age. You want to start playing the piano? Pick up a piano and start playing the piano. Take lessons, Try new things. And they're going to lead you in the right direction. And that's the thing with the jump rope. Like, I loved it and I was really into it, but like, I always felt like I had to create content when I was jump roping. Oh, I got to jump rope. I got to post. I got to create content. Now with Dope Garage Bro, I don't feel that way at all. I am the content. Everything I do is recorded. I'm not even trying. Like, I'm not even trying. And that's how I know I'm in a flow state. So try new things, find out what works for you, and you'll find that flow state of what you want to do. It'll just come to you. And back to the meditation, when I was meditating, and I still meditate now. Now I meditate up to 3 hours a day. Like, I just think that your higher self speaks to you. And when you go into that meditation, you figure out everything you need to do. And that's just what worked for me. So this is episode 1. There's going to be a lot more. I plan on coming out with one once a week. I will announce when this episode is going to drop. I appreciate everybody who follows me. I appreciate everybody who listens to my podcast. I appreciate everybody who refers my business. I appreciate every like. I appreciate every comment. I appreciate everybody who bought one of these shirts. You don't know how much that means to me. This is my dream, and I have never been so locked in. And I'm just so thankful. I know that sounds I'm just so thankful. Like, I found it, dude. I found it. And I'm so excited for the future. I'm so excited for Dope Garage Bro. Thanks for watching the first episode. I love you guys.
I guess the neighbors think I'm selling dope.